From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Phillies, Aaron Nola. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Carson Bench leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Line drive to short and caught. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Let's go, Aaron.
Ball.
Foul ball there. One now. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Jackknifes out of the way. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. Hey! Two down, nobody on. Outside low, and 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Out to center. Turner should have this one. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here in Philadelphia, and taking the ball for the Mets, Luke Weaver. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Fouled off. He was late. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0.
Aye.
And a swing and a miss there.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
That's a ball.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
That's a laser base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball,
He's
that's high.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes. Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
That's a strike, and it's 2-2. Boom. Not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Just off the outside edge. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. So a
That's
walk
ball four.
puts
Take
runners
the
at first and second.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
That's outside.
Two on, two outs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Cionel Perez, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Here's a 1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. Swing and a pop-up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is the inning. Scoreless after one. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. Jarrett Young up now for the Mets. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Man at second. A little bit low. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
That's ball three.
In the dirt to third. Tag save.
Hey!
He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Hill settles under it, brings it in. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Simeon started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's outside. And that's ball 3. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that's a foul ball. He goes down looking. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Next to hit, Brett Beatty. Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Now a quick throw to first. Simeon back in. Melendez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Well, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Simeon runs. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 1 and the Phillies nothing. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mets,
now and a new arm on the mound to
52,
start the bottom of the second. Cionel Perez.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
That's a ball.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
Right through there for a strike. Pitch
Ball
misses,
inside.
and the count's full. Hard hit, right side. Young takes it himself. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
batting 7th, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Just missed. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
JT Realmuto steps in. Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Stop. Back on a dive. One down. Phillies down a run.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher. Goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Oh, and 2 now.
Nope, that's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, one away.
Ball. Bam.
Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Into the outfield, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Realmuto runs. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And that drops in for a strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Cionel Perez is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
New
Mets,
arm out of the
number
bullpen,
25,
Brooks Raley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner getting ready to hit.
All one.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball two.
Raley, a 6'3 lefty, 200 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. Oh, look at the stop, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball that low.
Can't make contact with the sweeper. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Bottom half of inning number 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And a foul ball. Come on, 0-1 now. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Carson Bench.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Way inside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Line to left. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 1. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Boog, here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Alex Bone.
This one in the air. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brooks Raley out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New
Mets,
pitcher on here, Austin Warren. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. First time up was a pop out. strike two. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Right through there for a strike. Marsh off of first with 2 away. Inside, but in for a strike. Attacked with the sweeper.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In the air to left center. He makes the grab, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 1. Back here in Philadelphia, out of the 4th, Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Got him swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts.
For the Mets, first baseman, Jared Young.
That one misses. Ball 1. The Phillies up by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Marsh on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder A.J. Ewing.
Here's the center fielder. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
On the ground to third. And foul ball. Just missed. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find the zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That clips the corner. The 1-1 is fouled off.
2.
This one in the air right field. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And that is that. Mets strand 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom 4. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Stop. Gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball. Nope. That's inside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside low. And now 3-2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flips it and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. First and second, no outs. Derek Hill digs in now. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
That's a ball.
The Phils trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Bunting, and it's in the air. 1 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Too high.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing, and he popped it up. Base hit. The throw into second. They get the force, and there's 2 away.
Well, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Austin Warren won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the Mets,
Sean Manaea gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment.
Right through there for a strike.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. A little bit high, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one misses, and now 3-1. Bryce Harper next to bat for Philadelphia. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two on, 2 outs, and that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boone. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 outs, bases are full.
No, inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Bench. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. They leave them loaded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 1. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 5th. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
Way inside, gets out of the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Inside corner for a strike. Melendez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. On the ground to the left, and it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. The 1-0. And another ball. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Bryce Wilson getting ready to go. Bolin also getting ready. Melendez, the base runner at first with 1 out. And foul ball. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Carson Day.
And that is out of play. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. In the dirt. One and two here. Good job to fight that one off.
Here we go, Aaron.
Another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Mets lead 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
On the ground to third, Bichette. Fires across the diamond. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Here we go, Brandon.
Ball.
Marsh measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Late swing, foul to the left. That misses. 3 balls and a strike. And that's outside of this ball 4, and he's on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
1 down. Edmundo Sosa, the next to hit. Step off, throw to first.
He's in there.
And he dives back in safely. Fouled off left side. Yo, 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add to their lead. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Step off throw to first. Oh, and they got him leaning. He's out.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. But they won't have a play as he takes first on the drop third strike. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Ball, inside.
The 1-0.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball two.
2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Here's a 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 5-1 ball game. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
pitching.
Bryce Wilson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. High fly ball, right field. Hill settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Action in the pen down there. Jose Alvarado preparing to come on if needed. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman, Jared Young.
2 outs, base is empty. Jared Young up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down here 5-1. Well, we go bottom 6, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner.
Center fielder, Trey Turner.
You know, these
Outside, that's
Phils,
the ball.
digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Aye. No, that's down.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Swings through it for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That's it for Sean Manaea. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the Mets.
So they turn to the
Number
veteran
33,
pitcher in this spot, A.J.
Minter.
Minter. He's been so good against lefties. And now here is Harper. 1 for 3.
Aye.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Simeon, toss over to first. Harper retired. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're up 5-1. Top of inning number 7, and now the center fielder, number 9. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman Marcus Semien.
That's a ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Here's a 2-1. Just off the inside edge. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So up next, Brett Beatty.
Let's go, Phillies!
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He gets the force, so they get the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder MJ Malingo.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Two on, 1 out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In there, sets him down on strikes.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position in 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Two on, 2 outs. And there's a ball. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in. And that is that. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 5-1. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Alec Bohm.
Swing and a ground ball. Simeon in plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Huascar Brazoban appears to be getting loose. Oh, and 2 now.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Now it's the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. That is the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Now pitching.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jonathan Bolin. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for the Mets, shortstop Carson Bench.
Let's go, Jonathan. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swings over the top of that one. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
The 2-2. In the air to left center. Marsh under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman Bo Bichette.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bolin, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Line drive and foul ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. Right side, Harper. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball in.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Juan Soto with a rocket, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-2.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jonathan Bolin gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Max Lazar taking over on the mound. This is his 3rd time out this year. Out towards right center field. Turner on his way over. And that'll do it. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. It's now 5-2. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Mets,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Huascar Brazoban. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Ball 1 there. Ground ball to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher J.T. Realmuto.
Just missed. And another ball. Action in the pen down there. Devin Williams, the closer, is getting loose. Stop. On at first. Nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's in the dirt. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal of second base.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And That one is downstairs. Ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. That's to third, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. It's 6-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Up next.
And now the right fielder, Derek Hill, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Foul ball there. That one outside. And that's ball 1. Base knock right field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder, Trey Turner.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, 1 down. Just missed.
Ball 1.
No outs. Runners at first and second. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Grounder might be 2. On to Simeon. On to first, double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs with a runner at third. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Beatty under it. And that ends the inning. JT Realmuto delivers yet again on this one. Last chance coming up here for the Mets.
Now Pitching
We're
for the
back,
Phillies,
and on the mound is the
number
closer,
59,
Joan Duran.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
There's a strike. Sosa tosses to first. Awesome play there.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman Marcus Semien.
In for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Only one out remaining for the Mets.
Don't see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. That one almost got him.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.